basically I wanted to touch with the whole, not necessarily like the overview of trading view, but I'm just dealing with how trading works and the whole concept of trading. And I think in life we've been trading since, I mean, we've been buying and selling from the very genesis of life. I mean, everybody's selling something, everybody's trading. It's like if I have a phone and I want to sell it, I go to probably to the market, or I even list it on any site that permits me to sell my goods, like eBay. So we do all trade along the line. I mean, life has always been buying and selling, and trading on the interwebs is similar to what we do in real life. So, like I said, everything that we do in physical is now converted into the virtual standards, and this is just a virtual or digital way of buying and selling an asset. And if you have an asset like Bitcoin and it's listed on TradingView, you can literally infer from the past by knowing how the price of Bitcoin reacted in several times. Like let's say the price of Bitcoin yesterday was in a downwards territories. Probably in the future it might be in the upwards. Maybe next 2 days it might be in a downwards or upwards. So you never know. So trading view more or less like simplifies or gives you a data of the assets for a given time period. Let's say if Bitcoin started in 2009, it gives you an overview of how price moved and how price was from 2009 to the current date. This is 2022, so this is for 2009 to 2022. Is how Bitcoin has been moving from the past to the present. So trading is more or less like, well, I think maybe Bitcoin is going top, so let me buy, and I think it's going down, let me sell. So the question is, how do you know that it's going upwards or downwards? What kind of reference materials or what kind of tools are you using to extract, or what kind of tools are you using to base your trading decisions on? So this is where we have scripts. Scripts are more or less like, these are reference tools that gives you insight pertaining to a given asset so that you can trade. So trading is more or less like, well, I just don't trade based on my imagination. That's gambling. It's just probability. But I'm trading based off my script or my reference tool, which the reference tool that I'm talking about here is Market Cipher. So if I'm trading on Market Cipher, it means Market Cipher gives me enough insight pertaining to a given asset so that I can trade. Makes sense? So in trading, we have two regions. We have the territories of the positive regions, and we have the negative regions. You understand? So the positive is the buying, obviously, and the negative is the selling. Makes sense? We sell here and we buy at the top. So it's more or less like your normal chart, whereby our zero line, our mediator, divides the upward regions, the positive regions, from the negative regions. So it means trading is two ways. You can buy and you can also sell. But the question is, when do you buy and when do you sell? Makes sense? Because I cannot think that today's market pertaining to Bitcoin, I am going to buy, or maybe in the next few hours I'm going to sell. How do I know that? How do I gather my data? What kind of script am I using to base my trading decisions on? You understand? Like you have to ask yourself these questions, because if I'm going to just guess in trading, then it means I am literally risking my money at a very high rate, because you don't trade primarily on what you think, you trade primarily on what you see. It's based on my script, that's why I'm longing or I'm buying. It's based on my script, that's why I'm selling or I'm shorting. So what kind of script are you using? Is it Ichimoku Cloud are you using? So that's why we have several scripts. You have several reference tools that helps you decide when to buy and to sell. So you just don't buy and sell based on your feelings. We don't put feelings, or you don't put emotions into trading. We put real-time empirical data. This is how trading is. You don't guess trading. You don't I think. No, what do you see? That's what you see. So you trade based on what you see with regards to what your script is telling you. And how well do you understand your script? It has been the whole concept of trading. Trading has always been about what do you know about your asset that you're trying to say you're trying to trade, and what do you know about your script? How well is your script accurate, and how well does it work? That's why we have several scripts that has its own let me say limitations, because again we have different levels of logical, programmable motives. You understand? Everybody has his way of putting his ideas into a script that works for him or her. But again, the thing is, do you have the perfect script that helps you? And to me, I think that's when I chip in market cipher, because obviously this whole trading that I'm talking about is all about market cipher, which is arguably, undoubtedly, the best leading indicator without a doubt. Is a simplified algorithm. It looks very sophisticated in the eyes, but when you understand how it works, it makes sense, because market cipher, to me, or is has been proven. I mean, you have several back tests that this algorithm supersedes almost any other algorithm out there, or any other script out there, because it's just a simplified way of referencing your direction of an asset and trading in accordance with the direction of an asset. Because trading is more or less like a journey. You trade primarily based on direction. We don't trade on signals. This is where I say market cipher has different structures. We have the structure A, we have the structure B. Structure A is made up of what we call the indicators or your road signs, and structure B is made up of your oscillators or waves or your Google map. So market cipher obviously is just by far, without a doubt, the perfect algorithm or the perfect script that gives you enough empirical data pertaining to a given asset at a different point in time, because market cipher is just simplified, and the whole overview or this course is just you, or this video is just you just deal with the very basics. I'm not really going into the basics. I do have a course, and if you want more videos, you can subscribe, and when my course is ready, I'll let you know. And just click on the like. It also helps me as well. And if you want to learn more, I'm here to teach everybody. Trading has always been simplified, and anybody can learn. You can trade. You can use market cipher as your script. So I wouldn't want to take much of your time. Like as I always do, I always keep it simple, and have a nice time. Peace.